The fact is that the learning to learn should be a passion also for the teachers rather than the students. And that learning to learn passion should continue. As teachers, we cannot survive without learning. The more we learn, the more we earn in terms of honor, recognition, and pride. And when it comes to being a teacher, it is the priority of these teachers to impress their students, because children today are not only answering the questions of the teachers but also questioning the answers of the teachers. Similarly, teachers should use at least one tool every day they have to learn, just like an alphabet. Because the more they come to know about these tools, the more they get to know about the possibilities of doing the best work possibly. And as you mentioned about SDG integration, I think quality education is more like being dwelled into as technology integration in education system. Actually, artificial intelligence, unfortunately, has not come to the schools during COVID age. And henceforth, the incorporation by the teachers is not by force, it is still by choice. I'm very sure that the bubble of artificial intelligence shall soon be popping up only when both the students, that is the learners, and the teachers come on the same page of using artificial intelligence. When we talk about the percentage ratio, it is actually one third. And the teachers use it because they have to develop a rapport with the students. But students use it because they are preparing to compete with the global attributes. So now I believe, as you mentioned, challenges are there because teachers still think that it is more like a computers. And as my colleague pointed out about the age of Lotus, MS Word, I also rename of WordStar, Lotus, DBase, with MS-DOS operations. Well, that was the time when computers were being used and the applications were being brought forward. At the very time, since computer science is my subject, I have authored books and I've been into it as a teacher as well. So I believe that with the march of time, even I had to learn from WordStar, Lotus, DBase, Basic, COBOL, Fortran to the level of C++, Java, and now R language and other references. The fact is that the learning to learn should be a passion also for the teachers rather than the students. And that learning to learn passion should continue. As teachers, we cannot survive without learning. The more we learn, the more we earn in terms of honor, recognition, and pride. And when it comes to being a teacher, it is the priority of these teachers to impress their students, because children today are not only answering the questions of the teachers, but also questioning the answers of the teachers. And it is time for all of us to not only teach them that the sky is blue, as a lady was there teaching fourth and fifth science. I was very much impressed by ma'am about her attributes. So, as we've been telling our children that the sky is blue, it is now the time to tell them also why the sky is blue. Because the second question is going to be from the side of the parents or from the side of the other stakeholders, that what way we are going to be integrating learning in the classroom. When it comes to artificial intelligence, I think it is high time for all of us to integrate and make use of the tools to prepare oneself first, as if rapport with self, and then impress others in the classroom. So it is not only using AI in the classroom, it is using AI to prepare yourself to be in the classroom of children's choice. It is without it, you can't be by choice. Otherwise, the children are ought, they have to sleep with their eyes open, which they generally do. Otherwise, because they might not like the very alphabet you're teaching, the vocabulary you're teaching, because for them, A is no longer apple and B is no longer boy and C is no longer cat. It is A for apple, B for blackberry, and C for cloud. And that is the new definition which they are looking forward in the classrooms of today. As, of course, as a principal of a school, former principal of a school, even I feel that the teachers' training for the use of technology should be guided, should be, of course, made mandatory, as CBSE has taken an initiative, and also has the Council for the Indian School Certificate has taken the initiative of training the teachers with various segments and topics. One of them is, of course, AI. And to witness the fact of implementation of AI, there are subjects being introduced right from class 6, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Standalone subjects, artificial intelligence. Not only the subjects are being taught using AI, but standalone subject of artificial intelligence is existing today. And for sure, this is the need of the hour. They have been told about it because, as one of the authors of AI series, I have been following the syllabus of both the boards of ICSE and CBSE, where they have talked about life skills, where they have talked about using artificial intelligence. They have also talked about in greater heights about ethical usage of AI, which is so very important. Even if you're using ChatGPT, you're going to mention that you have used ChatGPT, and that is something like owner's pride. I've used it because today the prompt engineering is the only skill of 2025, which is on priority. How good you get the job done from these tools is the beauty of your creativity. And that is what I believe, that children should be told about prompt engineering, how best they should be giving the prompts to make use of the very application which they are looking forward. Similarly, teachers should use at least one tool every day they have to learn, just like an alphabet, because the more they come to know about these tools, the more they get to know about the possibilities of doing the best work possibly. And as you mentioned about SDG integration, I think quality education is more like being dwelled into as technology integration in education system and in the real life as the work life requisite.